when you have the ability to set aside a budget for personal marketing, if you say, okay, I want to spend X number of dollars, one of the things in your plan that I'm going to want you to have is, do you have a budget for personal marketing? What is it for the year? Okay, is it $50? Is it $500? Whatever, right? You might say it's zero until I start making sales, but then I will take $100 out of every real estate sale check and put it into a little side account, or in my mind, a side account for marketing. And then you start looking at opportunities to spend some money. And that can be sponsoring the soccer team. That can be sending out postcards. And it can be that when you start putting content out, what we do is we put out content on Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook. The stuff that people like, we put a few $1,000s of marketing money behind it and put it in front of 800,000 people. So we can get to a point later on in the year where you guys can learn how, if you wanted to spend some marketing budget money, you start creating a budget, you can start spending a few bucks, and it can only go to the people that you want it to go to. So I want it to go to this geography, people who are in this age bracket with this general net worth, and then all of a sudden everyone you know sees your video, but then all of a sudden 50,000 people that you don't know also see it because it gets dropped in front of them. All right, so social media begins with you creating content and then sponsoring that content and pushing it out to more people. So we'll teach you how to do that as time goes on. Whatever platform or platforms you prefer to use yourself as a user, if you're not using any of them as a user, start to engage with them as a user. One of the best ways to engage, by the way, and this is a good way to get started, start going and learning how to search for topics that are interesting to you, okay? It doesn't have to be real estate. In fact, I was mentioning before, my big passion outside of business is cars, all right? So I follow a lot of car accounts. If I'm the real estate investment guy in that circle, I'm in golden now. If I'm talking to them about cars, and all of a sudden it's like if I drop something in there, people start following me because I posted something interesting about cars, then they see a video about real estate investing. Sometimes people who have sports car collections also have money, might want to real estate invest. So like it's cool to pursue what you're interested in outside of real estate because you might be the real estate person in that group then, right? So you do both, right? But you go out and start reading other people's stuff and just engaging with it. Well, what does that mean? You type something about what they said. That's an awesome article, thank you, I'm going to use this. I totally agree with what you said, or I totally disagree with what you said. You engage with that. Here's what everybody, except for really, really internet famous people, everybody else, if you like and comment on their stuff, they love you. They love you. They're like, ooh, somebody commented on my thing. They like what I wrote. Thank you, I love you too, you know? All of a sudden now, and I'm going to follow you, you're going to follow me. Like it's a compliment to engage with somebody. So yeah, no, it's like, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I mean, what am I going to do when I leave here? I'm going to see, did anybody watch that crap that I put on first?
Yeah, so thank God I finally found a smart person in this state.
Is that what you wrote to me?
Yeah.
Was that when we first got connected?
Yeah, and then I sent you that big long thing.
Right, yeah.
Explaining what I was. I sat there.
That was Instagram, right?
I can't believe I sent something that long. And
that was Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was putting videos out on Instagram. He started following some of my stuff. He commented back. I was watching it constantly to see if anybody cared. He cared. I wrote back. We met. Now he works here. Come on, man. Right? Oh, yeah. All right. Getting silly now.